Hi, everyone.
We're David and Jamie from The Rooted Marriage here at Stonebriar Community Church.
And we're Stonebriar's online resource and community for marriages.
And we'd love to encourage your marriage with this thought today.
You know, August is just a few days away, and fall, well, it's just around the corner.
So, a new year or school year lies ahead, full of possibility and opportunity.
And in the busyness of what lies in the days ahead, take a moment to ask yourself one important question.
At the pace you're keeping right now, where will your marriage be exactly 1 year from now?
Everything in our lives requires maintenance and upkeep and refreshing on a regular basis to keep it healthy, vital, and functioning. And our marriages do too.
Now, you may say, or be looking forward to, hey, we've got a date night or a weekend away or some time for connection in the next few months. But is that what your marriage needs to keep your relationship connected, intimate, and healthy?
Well, we'd love to ask you one more simple question. And this is our real question for you today.
How will you invest in your marriage this year?
Now, this question can either be of a great affirmation of what you're already doing, or a stinging indictment that we really do need to make our marriage a priority.
And if it creates a little desperation, please keep watching. By God's love and grace, there is hope.
We also know that time is limited and precious, and that sometimes there is some serious ground to make up in your marriage. But again, have hope.
Because here are 3 simple but profound ways to prioritize and invest in your marriage this year.
First, grow in your relationship with God and grow in your understanding of His love and grace for you.
Think of all the critical factors in a healthy marriage relationship: commitment, understanding, love, forgiveness, kindness. Each of these things are inherent to the way that God already loves you. When you see it in action, when you understand it in God's character, and when you can enjoy it as God's love, it becomes so much more possible to share that same grace and love with your spouse. Personal growth and change can really bless your spouse.
Next, commit to intentional time, conversations, and connection with your spouse.
You know, good intentions are great, but until you commit to something on paper, so to speak, it's not really going to happen. So we invite you to commit to a time, preferably weekly, where you and your spouse spend intentional time together.
But here's the trick. You need to spend it focused on each other and the conversations and connection that really does need to happen.
Now, if this isn't your pattern of connection already, then it really can help to have a guide or a resource to help start and focus the conversations when you have them.
And lastly, connect with a community for wisdom and encouragement.
You know, recently a young couple shared with us that they were starved for marriage examples where they could say, you know, we want a marriage like that one. It was more than just an example they were looking for, though. It was the authenticity and encouragement of other marriages that have been down the road before. They were looking for the practical, hey, try this, and also the loving, hang in there, you can do it. Mentoring relationships are vital to the long-term success of your marriage.
Experiencing God's grace, being intentional with connection, and getting wisdom and support, these are 3 things that can make a huge difference in your marriage.
Now, over the next few weeks, we'd love to invite you to learn more about a unique program here at Stonebriar called Marriage Core. It meets weekly during the school year, and it incorporates all the factors that we've just shared with you as a way to help you deepen and enrich your marriage relationship. You can always find out more and register at stonebriar.org/marriage.
Again, ask yourself, if you invest, what can your marriage look like a year from now?
You know, we also know that marriage can be very challenging, but so rewarding. So we'd like to invite you to join us daily at The Rooted Marriage on Facebook and Instagram for wisdom and encouragement for your marriage.
And as always, we are praying for you and your marriage.
Till next time.